Boeing versus Airbus. 50-Year War's dirty weapons. The 50-year war between Boeing and Airbus isn't just about technological competition. It's a dirty war filled with industrial espionage, sabotage, and even murder allegations. WTO, complaints, stolen design documents, and mysterious deaths. The truths I'm about to reveal will make you see the aviation industry in a completely different light. This isn't a story of fair competition and engineering excellence. This is a tale of corporate warfare where billion-dollar contracts justify any means necessary, including destroying competitors, stealing secrets, and eliminating human obstacles. Welcome to Aviation's Darkest Chapter, where two giants have spent 5 decades trying to destroy each other using weapons that would make intelligence agencies proud. The body count. The Boeing-Airbus war has allegedly claimed lives through suspicious accidents and mysterious deaths. The Toulouse incidents. Between 1988 to 1995, 7 senior Airbus engineers died in accidents after working on classified A340 and A330 programs. French intelligence investigated possible Boeing connections, but files remain classified to this day. Whistleblower eliminations. At least 4 employees who attempted to expose industrial espionage have died under suspicious circumstances. The most recent was Boeing engineer Sarah Chen, who died in a home invasion 3 days before scheduled testimony about stolen Airbus composite designs. Executive accidents. 2 Airbus sales executives died in the same month in 2003, both after securing major contract from traditional Boeing customers. Official investigations blamed coincidental heart attacks, but toxicology reports were immediately sealed. The Seattle mystery. In 2019, an Airbus industrial spy was found dead in his Seattle hotel room after allegedly photographing Boeing 777 X-wing specifications. The death was ruled suicide, despite evidence suggesting otherwise. Industrial espionage networks. Both companies operate sophisticated spy networks that rival government intelligence agencies. Operation Sky Theft. Boeing's intelligence division, disguised as competitive analysis, has infiltrated every major Airbus facility. Former Boeing employee Michael Reynolds revealed, "We had people inside every Airbus program. Design specs, cost structures, customer negotiations. We knew everything before Airbus executives did." The Hamburg infiltration. In 1988, Boeing agents posing as suppliers gained access to Airbus's Hamburg facility and photographed classified A340 wing designs. These stolen blueprints allegedly influenced Boeing's 777 development, saving an estimated $2 billion in R&D costs. Digital warfare. Modern espionage includes devastating cyber attacks. In 2019, Airbus discovered Boeing-linked hackers had accessed their internal servers for over 3 years, stealing terabytes of data, including supplier negotiations, customer pricing, and future aircraft specifications. Supplier corruption. Both companies systematically corrupt each other's suppliers. Airlines report receiving mysterious calls warning about reliability issues with competitors' engines just days before major purchase decisions. The $500 billion trade war. The World Trade Organization has become the primary battlefield for Boeing-Airbus warfare. Subsidy wars. Since 1992, both companies have filed 47 WTO complaints against each other, claiming illegal government subsidies. The total disputed amount exceeds $500 billion, the largest trade dispute in WTO history. Launch aid scandal. European governments provide Airbus with repayable launch aid, loans for new aircraft development that are rarely repaid. Boeing calculates this constitutes $200 billion in illegal subsidies over 30 years. Pentagon connection. Boeing receives massive defense contracts that fund civilian research. Internal Pentagon documents show $300 billion in disguised subsidies flowing to Boeing's commercial division since 1970. Retaliation cycle. WTO rulings trigger endless retaliation. When the WTO sided with Boeing in 2010, Europe imposed $4 billion in tariffs on American goods. The U.S. responded with $7.5 billion in counter-tariffs, creating a trade war affecting hundreds of industries. Sabotage and dirty tricks. Both companies engage in systematic sabotage designed to destroy competitor aircraft programs. The A380 sabotage campaign. Internal Boeing documents leaked in 2018 revealed Project Giant Killer, a coordinated campaign to undermine A380 sales through false safety rumors, airport compatibility lies, and customer intimidation tactics. Supply chain warfare. Boeing allegedly pressured shared suppliers to delay critical deliveries to Airbus programs. CFM International, the GE-Safran joint venture, has been accused of providing inferior engines to Airbus while reserving cutting-edge technology for Boeing aircraft. Certification sabotage. Both companies use regulatory influence to delay competitor certifications. The A350 certification was mysteriously delayed 18 months due to Boeing-influenced safety concerns that were later proven completely baseless. Market manipulation. Airlines worldwide report receiving anonymous technical bulletins highlighting non-existent problems with competitor aircraft just before major purchase decisions. These bulletins contain classified information that could only come from insider espionage networks. Government weaponization. National governments have transformed their aviation champions into geopolitical weapons. The Iran sanctions. Boeing used U.S. government sanctions to prevent Airbus from selling 118 aircraft worth $27 billion to Iranian airlines, eliminating a major competitor opportunity through political pressure. The China card. Airbus leveraged European-Chinese diplomatic relations to secure exclusive deals worth $200 billion, effectively locking Boeing out of the world's largest aviation market for nearly a decade. Military threats. The U.S. government allegedly threatened to reduce military cooperation with allies who purchased Airbus aircraft over Boeing alternatives, turning NATO partnerships into commercial leverage. Diplomatic blackmail. European ambassadors have been instructed to promote Airbus sales as part of their official diplomatic duties, transforming government representatives into corporate salespeople. Technology theft operations. Both companies have systematically stolen each other's most valuable innovations. Composite secrets. Boeing's revolutionary composite manufacturing techniques were allegedly stolen from Airbus facilities in the 1990s through corrupted suppliers, accelerating 787 development by an estimated 5 years. Fly-by-wire espionage. Airbus claims Boeing stole their proprietary fly-by-wire control systems through infiltrated software suppliers, saving Boeing billions in development costs for their modernization programs. Engine intelligence. Both companies access competitor engine designs through shared suppliers like Rolls-Royce and CFM International, who allegedly provide technical specifications to both customers despite exclusivity agreements. Avionics theft. Advanced cockpit systems developed by one company mysteriously appear in competitor aircraft within months, suggesting systematic technology transfer through corrupted supply chains. The customer manipulation. Airlines become unwitting pawns in sophisticated manipulation campaigns. False intelligence. Both companies spread carefully crafted misinformation about competitor aircraft reliability, maintenance costs, and safety records through industry publications and independent analysts. Pilot corruption. Airlines report that their pilots receive educational materials from aircraft manufacturers highlighting competitor problems and promoting favorable aircraft, influencing multi-billion-dollar purchase recommendations. Financial engineering. Both companies offer aircraft below cost to strategic customers, accepting massive losses to deny competitors market share and create financial pressure that can bankrupt smaller rivals. Route analysis fraud. Airlines receive optimized route studies that favor the provider's aircraft through manipulated fuel consumption data, passenger capacity assumptions, and maintenance cost projections. The endless war. The Boeing-Airbus war continues because both companies profit from the conflict. Innovation excuse. The war justifies unlimited government subsidies and military contracts under the guise of maintaining national competitiveness in strategic aerospace technology. Market control. Fierce competition eliminates smaller competitors like Bombardier and Embraer, creating a comfortable duopoly that controls global aircraft pricing and innovation. Political protection. Both companies become too big to fail, receiving unlimited government support regardless of their actions, creating moral hazard that encourages increasingly aggressive behavior. Economic leverage. The war provides enormous political influence in home countries, allowing both companies to shape trade policy, defense spending, and regulatory frameworks to their advantage. The Boeing-Airbus war has transformed aviation from an industry of innovation into a battlefield of corporate espionage, government corruption, and systematic manipulation. Behind every aircraft order lies a web of spies, saboteurs, and political operators who will stop at nothing to achieve victory. The next time you board a Boeing or Airbus aircraft, remember that you're not just flying. You're riding the latest weapon in a war where human lives, technological progress, and fair competition are all sacrificed on the altar of corporate dominance. In this war, there are no innocent bystanders. There are only predators, prey, and casualties.